50 STL Roar. Louis Wood Production Studios, all the good stuff. That's the guy behind me, Tweezy. We've got Torchlight Parade and Aragon in the house. Thank you guys. Really? Oops. I just killed it. Oh, I like this chords all.
Dead again.
One more time. Hang on a second. Or is twist it up down here. Okay, never drop a mic. Don't do this at home. And the kids are going to go first because they got to get home. It's a school night, isn't it?
I'm homeschooled.
Shh.
So is he.
Aisling's going to be here all night. Then we're all going to go to her house for that. We're still waiting on that slumber party, remember?
Dude, that was like a year ago.
Well, you know what?
She
We're
doesn't
still waiting.
forget.
No.
I can tell.
It was 2 years ago. No, what was she? What was that, her 12th birthday? Yes, it was her 12th birthday.
It was.
It was. Yeah, that was before she made eye contact with people and talked. You know, she was always, oh, no, I just want to play my guitar. Leave me alone.
I already got her on the station.
And yeah, I know she does it all.
Twice. This is the second time I've been here,
I
right?
know, it's amazing. It's awesome. Sam's an old timer. He's been here many, many times.
Yep.
Yep.
Got that right.
Okay, so you're going to start, since you're the leader of the group. I just dubbed you leader of the group tonight. So
All right.
pull the mic closer. You're so soft.
Should I do the same thing? Because.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay.
So you have to introduce your band members.
All right, we got Gavin over here.
Gavin.
Hey.
Doesn't he have a microphone right there?
He does.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Aislinn right
Hey,
there.
again.
Aislinn. And you're missing.
Grayson and Zion.
Right.
Grayson's the lead singer, and Zion is the rhythm guitarist.
Yes.
Right. And then he's the drummer.
And he's the drummer, yes. Yeah, I got lots of likes on my video for, thanks for letting me use your drums. All I want was picky. That was it. That was it. It was fun though. It was a blast. Okay, so you guys are playing. You guys have been playing all over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed your Belleville gig. I would have went. I didn't see any of the notifications. Facebook, it's like, all my stuff is like a week behind. I don't know about anybody else, but.
I just went through and cleaned out everything. Anything that wasn't relevant, I snoozed for 30 days.
Yeah. But you're always snoozing for 30 days. Well, yeah, that's right. That's why you keep your shoes off. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Nothing wrong with snoozing for 30 days.
So now, do you have a gig in between now and St. Baldrick's? What you got coming up besides this one?
Well, we
as
have,
of far, no.
But that could change at any minute.
we got a show in coming up here soon in April and all that, so that should be a blast and good times and rolling by and all that.
Of course it will. You talk about St. Baldrick's?
Yep.
Yep.
Best
St.
of both
Baldrick's.
worlds, yep.
There it is. Okay, so you've been around. You've seen. You've been around your dad, of course, and your whole family with the St. Baldrick's. You've been following this since you were a little kid, right? Right, Dad. So you get it. So you tell everybody what St. Baldrick's is about then.
I guess like shaving your head and stuff.
Shaving your head. Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
why are we just gonna randomly walk in and shave our
And
head
armpits.
and your armpits? Yeah. Are you gonna shave your head?
No.
No.
shave half.
I'd rather keep my good locks.
Yes.
You can shave half of it.
Yeah. You can do an
Yeah, like
undercut.
this right now.
You can do an undercut.
Phil
That'd be
and
all right.
Selmo haircut. Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking of cutting my hair short, but I don't want it to be too short because I want the fan like to be in my face and to like blow my hair. You
That's
know?
right, because that always looks cool.
It always looks cool.
It does. It does. It makes you look hot. So St. Baldrick's is to benefit.
Yep.
To benefit.
Yep.
Benefit. It's for kids with cancer.
Kid with cancer.
Yes.
Yep.
And you guys have been doing, Team Brett's been around for how long? How long have we been doing Team Brett?
Well, Team Brett has been around since 2015. It originally started as something as simple as a head shaving
Right.
team with the main head shaving event at Helen Fitzgerald's. It started off with a number of Brett's classmates, 11-year-old kids and their parents, organizing this team and shaving their heads to raise money for childhood cancer research, and it's blossomed into what it is now. Team Brett now includes a charity concert with the talented artists from Aragon and my buddies from Torchlight Parade, and this year we've got Jimmy Griffin and JoJo Matea, a wonderful singer.
She's
who
awesome.
puts on a great, beautiful
She's
voice.
awesome. Yeah, she's great. I love her.
It's really like I said, blossomed into something really big and special.
Mm-hmm. And you are Brett's dad.
I am, yeah.
And you just went to the one at Helen Fitzgerald's has been there. I mean, they've been doing it forever. So, and that's the big one. And you said there were 25 teams there.
Yeah, 25 head shaving teams,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a wonderful event. It raises a ton of money. They haven't quite reached their goal yet, but they'll get there. They do
Right.
every year. Yeah, they raise well over $100,000 just at that one event.
That's awesome.
25 teams coming together,
What?
and these are average people
Oh,
like
yeah.
you and I and
Mhm.
Doug and the guys here that come together to support a great cause to help kids with cancer and hopefully save some lives.
So, how many people shave their heads? Do you think? Think it was about 100, or think it was that many?
Oh yeah, at least,
at least?
25 teams.
Yeah.
Ranging from 2 team members to 30 team members, depending
That's
on
great.
the team. And
That's a lot of
total,
hair.
yeah,
That
total
is.
of 25 teams. It lasts throughout the day at Helen's. And again, that was not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before that. That's why my hair is so short now. It grows back. Hair grows back, kids know.
It does. Now, is Locks of Love or anybody involved with this as far as when the hair gets shaved, or then you just throw it all away, or what happens?
No, I think it just gets thrown away unless there's somebody with really long hair
Right.
that wants to hold on to the hair and take it home. Then they can do with it what they
Oh,
want. But yeah,
okay.
Locks of Love is not involved, as far as I know, in any formal way with St.
Right.
Baldrick's.
I just wondered. I think that didn't they do that at one time though? There was a charity that was, or they were maybe it was
they
just
might
somebody was
have.
donating it to Locks of Love. I can't remember.
They might have, the St.
St.
Baldrick's
Locks of Love
Foundation.
goes all year long.
Yeah.
Yeah, the St. Baldrick's Foundation is the largest private funder of pediatric cancer research grants. So they have events all over the world. So yeah, maybe there's an event somewhere that donates the hair to a good charity like that too.
Mhm.
I'm just not quite sure.
Right. You just know you lose yours every year a couple times.
Yeah, I know. My hair's not really that long anyway, so there's nothing to donate. Mine goes on the floor and then into the trash can.
All right, kids. So what else? Tell us about your band and how many new songs do you have? I know you've been working on them.
Original songs
Yes.
or covers or.
Your originals.
So we have a song called "Familiar" that our guitarist
Mhm.
or rhythmist Zion wrote.
Right.
We're working on one bone breaker and all that. It's got some special stuff like cowbell and all that, but
Cool.
it's being worked on and stuff and ready for the recording and all.
Do you got other songs in the works? What about the Eighth One's got songs? Well, you should give that song, that one you sang here. That's really cute. You could. That's a really cool song. What, the traveling one when you were what was it? What was it? What was the song that she sang?
Oh my gosh, it's not PCV Vacay, is it?
Yes, it's so
No!
cute. But you could take that and get with these guys, and you can make it into something. I bet it'd be fun. What do you mean no? That was cute. That was cute.
You know, let's change it up.
Gavin, I swear, every single time I see you,
Don't even get into it.
he sings that song to make fun of me.
What?
Make fun of you.
Well, then you need to make it a better song.
Yeah.
You could turn something into, you could make that into something. You can make anything into a song, right, Dad?
Yeah.
That's right.
Anything and everything. Well, what about you? Got some more songs in the works, or
Yeah, we're gonna be recording and stuff and all that. So,
where are you guys gonna record at? You guys have a certain studio, or just?
I think it's kind of, they're looking into it, but we go through, Torchlight goes through a lot of big St. Louis bands that go through encapsulated studio.
Right.
Games.
Yeah,
Games
Gabe,
plays, yeah.
he's a
You know Gabe.
mastermind.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
He's a mastermind.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
Oh, he's
For sure.
awesome.
Yeah, and his monster group.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got what is it, a horror?
Horror time or horror?
Yeah, a horror show or whatever.
The horror show. That's it.
Yeah.
Horror
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
He's definitely. Yeah, but you want somebody that creative to record
Oh,
your
yeah.
stuff. You know,
He's
you
creative.
definitely want that because you want yours to
And
be
he's got that
individual.
program down, man. I'm sitting here telling you, we'll sit there and record, and he's cleaning up other tracks while we're laying down vocal tracks and stuff. It's like, I'm sitting there watching him. It's like, what are you doing?
Can't keep up.
Multitasking, you
That's
know.
great. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's great. Good guy.
So, you guys been together? How long have you been playing together?
I think about
September 24th was our first rehearsal.
Excluding me.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you got the powerhouse here. You added
Yeah.
the girl. You got to have girl power in your band because she can
Yeah.
bring it. and she has.
Us four started, and then she joined 3 months later.
Gavin invited me after one gig.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
That's awesome.
the reason why we got the band name, it was named after his street where he lives and stuff. So
very cool.
And then then my mom made something to put behind his drums, and it said Aragon, blah blah blah, whatever it said. And yeah.
He looks really cool.
It does look really cool. Yeah. Yeah, your mom is definitely the best band mom, don't you think? Best band wife, best
Yeah.
band mom.
Yeah, no,
She's
yeah.
got it going on.
I always thought my mom was.
That's good. Everybody's mom is.
Everyone's equal.
Yes, right. That's good. That's awesome. So, now you're homeschooled?
Virtual school now.
It's
but-
virtual school?
Yeah.
But you go to school. You go to regular school.
Yeah, not right now because I'm on break. But
Oh, you guys are on break? Oh, this is your spring break?
yeah,
I got
Oh.
spring break next week, so
And what grades are you guys in?
9.
yep.
What grade are you considered in? Mom, what grade is she
I
considered
think
in?
I'm almost into freshman, so
8th grade?
yeah, just out of 8th grade.
Cool. Awesome. Very good. Who's that? We got somebody else coming in? Come on in. Hi.
We've got the other guitarist here.
Zion.
Speak
It's
of the
Mama.
Zion?
Gwenny, come on up. Come on up. Zion's in the house.
Here, bud.
Rearranging. Should I scoot over or something?
Push
No,
that one
you're
up
good.
between the two of them.
Oh, that camera moved. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Let's see, we get a chair. I don't think you paid attention.
Sit on the girl's side.
Hey!
Sit on the girls.
Should I move to the left or to the right or wherever should I move?
Great.
Joker's to the left.
Bounce to the left.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So we've added 2 more to the group. Here we go. Hi, Bud. Say hi to Bud, everybody.
Hi, bud.
It looks like the guy from The Office,
You look like
In
the
the
guy from
chair.
the office, Bud.
or Austin Powers, the bald, whatever his name was.
Now everybody knows Gwen.
Oh, it's not dirty.
Gwenny's the bomb dig. Your band is all fired up. You guys playing this weekend?
Yes, we are. We're playing at.
Speak up.
We're playing at.
Okay.
Crap.
They're playing somewhere. Check Facebook for all details.
The camera's on.
Huh?
I can't remember if it's
camera's off.
Maybe it is.
Wigglers or
It might be.
Chaps.
You don't know?
I can't remember. I gotta.
Oh, that's okay. You can look it up.
Search
Hold
for
that
it.
thought.
That's all right. We'll come
Please
back.
stand by. Where's the whole music?
That's right. No, there's a whole music. But and we have Zion here who decided to show up. Mr. Guitar Player. Have you got any work? Have you got any songs in the works? Any more songs that you're working on?
Yeah, pretty much. I got some coming up and
Cool.
stuff I'm still working on.
That's cool. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 9th grade.
You're in 9th grade also. You go to school or you homeschool?
I go to school.
You go to school. Are you on spring break too?
Yeah.
Gosh, that must be nice.
Imagine
I remember.
being on spring break.
Huh?
Imagine being on spring break.
Oh my God.
Imagine not.
There's nothing wrong with that. When I was a kid, I went to public school, and spring break was the bomb. Summer was the best, of course, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, some spring break when it's 30 degrees out.
Yeah.
well, then you get older and realize, you know, when you're when you are a senior or when you graduate high school, you go to spring break, you go to Daytona. You go to Florida.
Florida's a little dangerous during spring break, in my opinion.
Oh, you haven't been there.
Also, California.
Oh no, you just gotta know where to go. It's not all bad. It's
I
not
guess
all
so.
bad. I mean, you live in a swimsuit for a week. You drink a little adult beverages. You know, have.
They're
We're
not ready for
children.
that yet.
Just saying when you get older.
encourage 'em.
I'm just saying when you get older.
That's college spring,
Yes,
spring,
yes.
spring break.
That's high school. It's high school now. Everybody's doing everything younger. Trust me. What? Please,
Yeah,
really?
I don't handle kids that young, so I'm fine.
You have a great daughter. She's awesome, for sure.
Yeah, this thing is
Yeah,
on.
almost invited.
Yeah. So now, you're in School Rock? Anybody? Any of you? You are, and you are.
I am too.
You should have said
Zion,
all are
all of y'all, you're all in School of Rock?
They're Kirkwood, she's St. Peter's.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he is
okay.
too, yeah. So
Okay. Oh, awesome.
pretty much all of us except for.
I had to I had to dip like an hour early just to get here.
Oh, you hit School of Rock tonight?
Yeah,
Oh, did you?
I had to miss one more
Interview's
hour.
better than that.
Yeah, but I still gotta work on the new songs, man.
Oh, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So how's that going? So you're in their house band, or okay? And are you guys gonna play out gigs, or you just is it just in at the school?
We play out.
Cool.
We-
When are you playing next?
Gotta look at the calendar.
I don't.
When do they play next?
I don't know when we play next. I'm guessing it's
When's your mid-season show?
mid. We have a mid. There's a mid-season show.
Oh my goodness. So you guys are not on the same schedule?
We've only
I
got
mean,
an
between the
NC
two
show.
schools, as far as even though you're in different locations.
He does Wednesdays. We do Fridays. So.
What does that mean? I
Um,
mean, other than different days. I mean,
well-
but you're on the same kind of schedule
Yeah,
though, as
yeah,
far as who's doing what.
Well, yeah. So Sam and I, we. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, Sam and I, we're in the same class on Fridays, but
Mhm.
Zion is in a different class on Wednesdays. So. Yeah.
Performance groups.
I'm in both
yeah,
the Monday
that's what
and
the
the
program.
Tuesday.
Pat Benatar, Joan Jett,
Mhm.
Lisa and Jimmy.
Why am I not
Oh,
there?
very cool.
Where-
What are you in?
That's
You're
what
in.
they
She's
turn
in
one
all
on.
of them.
I'm in. Currently, I am in the Led Zeppelin group. That's
Mhm.
the Monday group that I had to leave, and I'm also in the Guitar Gods group, which is
Oh.
on Wednesday.
Very cool. That's awesome. So you guys have different bands at School of Rock that you play with, or you all do? Is it all individual stuff and you just all play together in one room, or how does it work?
We've got. You guys do.
I'm sorry. Could I misunderstood the question?
Okay. Do you guys have certain? I mean, at School of Rock, do they create bands for you? Do you have to create your own band? Do you
No.
play with a band in there, or do you just play separate and do your own
No,
thing?
so a couple months prior, they send out like the bands, the classes or bands, the themes we're gonna do.
Mhm.
We gotta pick one of them,
Mhm.
and then we gotta sign up because there's like this deadline, and then after that there's show placements, like who you're gonna be in it with, and then like a few weeks later the classes start, and then we got a mid-season show, and then end of season. So.
So how many groups do they have? Like, so you're in Joan Jett class. So I mean,
Yeah.
are they gonna make a whole bunch of bands out of that, or one big band?
Yeah, just one big band.
One big band. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's awesome.
The way
So
we
is it kind of like an open mic and you just pick your time and songs that you want to play?
No, not quite. No, there's an instructor, obviously. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, you kind of work it to where you play a song that you want to play, or do the instructor puts songs out there?
Yeah, they
that he
put
wants to
songs out
do,
there.
and then people
Yeah.
sign up for that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they'll cast it for us. Like, this
Sure.
is what song you're gonna be on and all that.
Who's going to play drums? Who's going
Yeah.
to play
Right.
guitar?
Yeah.
So you guys got local musicians as your teachers? Who do you got? Who's do you know?
I know this.
Corey Krause.
Yeah.
You got Corey Corral?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Corey Corral?
Yeah.
He's
What?
awesome. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
I know that guy's dad.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
my guitar teacher.
I know. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that is awesome. And who do you have, Sam? You got Corey
the
too?
same, yeah.
Do you? Who you got,
Yeah.
Zion?
I don't even know.
Gwen, do you know who
So you go to
yours?
school?
He's got who?
Jack Foley and Jonathan, what's his face?
Jonathan, what's his face? Okay.
Jonathan, what's his face?
And who do you have besides Mark?
I've got Ethan Jones at
You got
School of
Ethan-
Rock.
You still got Ethan? Oh,
Yeah.
he's awesome. He's the bomb.
And Sam's
Indeed.
bass teacher is James Wolfe from
Oh,
Super Jam. Yeah.
no
Ooh.
shit. Very cool. Awesome.
Wait, who is it?
James Wolfe
Ah,
from Super Jam. Very cool. That's awesome.
cool.
But yeah, Ethan's super cool. He's been teaching for a long time. He's got the patience of Job.
And he's also really cool.
He is. He's awesome.
So is Corey Crowell.
Mm-hmm. I like Corey. Yeah, I remember when he had that accident. I was like, oh man, but he still kept playing. You know, remind me of David Grohl.
Oh,
I love Dave Grohl.
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
David Lee Loft.
Yeah, definitely for for sure. So where do you see you guys? Where do you see you guys in a couple years? You gonna stay together? You think? You're gonna
Yeah.
keep playing. I mean, you guys got good chemistry. Y'all get along.
Yeah.
Not too many hair pulling fights or anything like that.
No.
huh?
Well,
Only one major one or
Oh,
minor
no.
one. Where
Chair throwing and all kinds of stuff.
Chair throwing. We're throwing chair. Don't throw guitars and don't drop the mic. That's all I can tell you.
Like
Don't be
WWE.
Yeah. Well, anyways, fun fact, just a little long story short history. Well, I've actually been trying to start my own band from it was the fall of 2022 till September 2023. It was a full year. I tried to form my own band, and that's when I found these guys. And so yeah, and if something ever happened to these guys, I've always planned on hey, maybe I can, just make a new version of the band. Really, just add recruit new people. So yeah, I want to keep this going for as long as they can, as long as I can.
as long as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
So good. You're gonna keep playing then. That's good.
Yeah.
Keep playing. Now you play 2 instruments. You started out on drums, right?
Drums, yeah, I sucked, and then
Dog, did he suck?
Tell everybody.
Really good.
He just didn't want to do
Play the
it.
bass, I'm like, no, you don't.
I mean, when you look at me, it's basically like looking at the devil on drums.
Absolutely.
And then when I play bass, I look like an angel.
Okay, Jen, are you listening to this? Your mom is saying all kinds of stuff. No, I'm kidding. No, she's not. Yes, it's my little angel.
Cracked mirror.
I know, right?
He can get away with it because his last name means angel. So.
Yeah.
Does it really?
If you take the A and put an E, it spells Engel, which means
German.
angel
It's
in German.
German. Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. That's awesome. So what happened?
There's all kinds of angels.
Fallen angels.
Fallen, yeah.
Angels from
Fallen
heaven.
angel. That's right. That's right.
But fallen angels are angels from heaven.
Well, true.
Their wings are just upside down now, and they're black.
They used the horn.
I was.
666.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
That took a turn.
Well, that's what they are.
And they're
Let me
black.
see Cindy
Black
Wickham
metal.
is watching. Oh, Phyllis is watching. Jen is laughing. Your mama's laughing. LOL. Richard Chambers is watching. We're gonna play his song a little while. You know Richard.
Yeah.
He was nappy when I left, but anyway. Well, he's got all these crazy work hours now. He's working for a company that, of the location. He's a painter, and they've got their hours are just insane. So sometimes he has to go in at 3 a.m. Sometimes he has to go in at 5, and it's just nuts. But anyway, customer's always right. So, what about you, little Missy? Now you could go to any jam night, any bar, anywhere, and you're gonna see her. She's gonna be there.
Pretty much.
Yes, yeah. So, and your parents are awesome. We got to give it up for her because they take her everywhere. All your parents.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Yes. And legacy. Are you a legacy?
Yeah, I guess so.
Who plays? Your mom, your dad, who?
Oh, well, my mom, a long time ago, was a piano player.
Oh.
Yeah, but my dad is not a musician, but my mom used to be. She doesn't play piano much anymore, but she did used to. She was really good at it.
That's awesome. Very
Your
cool.
dad plays the radio really good.
Yeah. He likes
His dad
music.
has played the drums before, but he's not as good as this guy right here.
That's good.
This
That's
guy's
awesome.
great on the drums.
Not as good as the next Keith Moon. Not sure.
Or Tommy Lee.
But at least he likes music, so that's a good
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
because there are some parents that don't support their kids, and
Yeah.
it's sad. But the ones that do, they have a lot of patience and all that kind of stuff. But what do you think, Doug?
About?
Watching your son. I mean, he's just evolving. You guys are getting better and better every day. I know, Gwenny, you see it. It's like, I mean, couldn't be more prouder of these guys. I mean, they're just amazing.
You practice, just keep telling them, practice.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you look at me, it's gonna remind you of a strip club with my shirt off.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Okay. Hey,
matter
there
with
are
you?
kids here.
got it.
There are kids here.
Oh my!
No, 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 no.
Took a turn.
Dude.
Dude, here.
It's even
Somebody-
worse than the
somebody
angels
handle
that are fallen are black. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to come out of his mouth, but hey, kids say the darndest things.
Kids say the darkest thing.
You don't ever do TV with kids.
Not nowadays. Oh my gosh.
MTV is gone now.
It's not even MTV. You have no idea what MTV was when
Oh.
it first started. I
Oh
mean,
my
the full
gosh.
appreciation. I still miss my MTV. Okay, I mean, because it's just not. When it started, it was like, oh, I know, right?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
there was preview before MTV.
What?
The preview channel. They
Oh
had
yeah.
music videos.
Right, they did.
Yeah.
But it didn't rock out like MTV.
Oh, yeah, it did.
With the cool jocks and all the, I don't know, I just liked it better. It was just a lot more
Well,
fun.
Was it Dennis Miller? Was that? Was he on MTV?
Dennis Miller?
No. Miller. Was it
Yeah, Dennis Miller was on MTV.
Yeah, he was.
He's a comedian.
Yes,
Oh, cool.
he still is.
He was one of the first VJs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And now let's see, I've heard Nina Blackwood, and she's on one of the Sierra stations.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's the other one?
Kennedy.
The girl
Martha Quinn?
Martha Quinn is on
Martha
103.
Brown.
She's they're all
Brown,
doing
I
that.
forgot about her.
Mm-hmm. And was it Mark Goodman?
Mhm.
He's on one of the Sierra
Does
stations
the
too.
same station with Nina.
Right. So it's like, oh wow, this is cool. Too bad they
They're
can't.
gonna keep playing.
That's good. That's awesome. It's awesome. It's in your blood. You just can't stop.
Yep.
Let's see. Cindy says, "Oh, the kids are amazing." Cindy said the kids are.
Rock
Thank
on.
you, Cindy.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Yes, that's cool. So you guys are going to be when you get to play that huge coliseum. Listen to me. That huge concert hall or whatever it is, and you're in front of 10,000 people, and they're singing your songs back to you. You're just going to have the worst chills. It's going to be amazing,
Yeah.
right?
Madison Square Garden, right?
Yeah, there we go. We'll take that. We'll take that.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. So you gotta start writing more songs and
Yeah.
what is so you pick certain songs. You have a different set list. Do you pick the ones that you just the stuff you like, or is it just the easy stuff, or is it something you all know? I mean, are y'all learning the same songs
It
in School of
varies.
Rock? How do you pick your set list as far as what you want to play?
It varies. Sometimes I can pick some stuff. Sam can pick some stuff. Or should I say Samuel? Sorry.
Real quick, thanks for answering that question because
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to say off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Blank.
Any of us pick any of us pick it really,
Mhm.
and
Sometimes we write originals.
yeah. And,
Gotta have the originals.
You have to have the originals. If you don't have originals, you can't have covers.
Familiar wrote
Yeah.
by
Chicken egg. You gotta have the originals. You know. So, what's your favorite song to play together? Because you all sound great, but I mean, which is your favorite one that's like, ooh,
in my opinion, familiar because it's original, but other than that, like Motorhead.
Motorhead.
Ace of Spades. Because that song,
You got your bass solo.
yeah, let me.
That's I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
Oh my gosh.
Not every song is a bass solo.
The only reason the
Yeah,
bass player
I did
likes
the
you.
bass solo too. So it's
Sorry,
my,
Larry. Okay, I was wrong. My bad.
It's my time to shine when it comes to playing Ace of Spades because it's got that solo. In
I
there.
play a bass solo underneath his guitar solo. You just don't hear it.
I know.
It's like
Sorry, dog. I didn't know.
you don't hear bass solos a lot. That's only like Anthrax Got the Time or something else. It's like a whip-de-doo thing. Like what happened to it?
When you do hear a bass solo, everybody else stops.
That's when everybody goes to the bathroom. What are you talking about? They're right behind the drum solo. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, he does a drum solo. by the way.
Speaking
Yes.
of drum
Yeah.
solo,
Right,
at
so-
the end of Enter Sandman, he does this really cool drum solo.
Very cool.
Keith Moon style.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
he comes back once Grayson sings, once Grayson says, "Give it up for Gavin," he
Yeah.
comes back.
Well, that's cool. So is that your
Yeah.
favorite song to do
Uh,
because of the drum solo or?
Well, it's actually Behind Blue Eyes.
Oh, okay.
Because he gets to get off the stage and then come back on like 5 minutes later
Oh.
5 minutes later.
with some
Well,
really
2
cool
minutes later.
drumsticks.
Yeah, 2 minutes
Oh,
later.
awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Zion? What's your favorite song to play? What you guys do?
I have a few favorites in first place. I don't really know which one exactly though, but if I had to go with any, probably either probably I do like some kind of Randy Rhoads and Jakey Lee like licks with Crazy Train or something,
Oh,
which I
cool.
pretty much like.
That's
He's
awesome.
wearing the shirt.
He's wearing the shirt.
Love
That's
the shirt,
awesome.
man.
That's very cool. What about you, Miss Aislinn?
Wow. Okay.
Which song? Do you have a favorite yet?
She asked everybody else. You gotta be ready.
Okay, I was unprepared. I like a lot of the songs.
I knew she was gonna be indecisive because she likes a lot of songs. So
If I gotta go with top, I'd probably say Mr. Crowley because it's got the coolest guitar solos ever.
it does. It does. It does.
But the
it
thing
does.
is,
say.
we can't do that keyboard intro. See, she could do it, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like waste of time type of thing.
Right.
But you know, when it comes to that, people are gonna be like, "Oh,
Backing
I'm
tracks.
bored." Yeah, you can use backing tracks too, but hopefully don't get sued at the end of the show.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be
That's-
fine. You're not gonna get.
You're
sued.
not gonna get sued if
The-
you look for like a backing track on YouTube. You won't get sued.
Yeah, it's like the government,
It's on YouTube. You can use it.
You can use it.
and then
It's
you're
already
like,
out there.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I know, because it doesn't matter if you use backing tracks because everywhere you play, they have to have what's called ASCAP clearance,
Yeah,
and so you are allowed to play any song you want in any venue, because and unfortunately, well, yeah, you know what I mean. So like this place, they have ASCAP. See that sign on the wall?
Yeah.
That has to do with American artists.
That's my goal, to get sued.
Right. There are some venues that if you have one of the touch-tune jukeboxes, you've got to have ASCAP. You got to pay
Oh, yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna get their money, so it's
For the
kind
longest time, Zeppelin wasn't on jukeboxes at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, you couldn't.
No
go up-
Zeppelin?
Yeah, they didn't have Zeppelin.
What?
Now they got it.
Well,
but-
now, but they don't have every
but
song.
before,
I'm guessing
they
it was-
didn't have any.
I'm guessing it was Chuck Berry all the time.
That's ridiculous.
Well, if they had a jukebox, it was one of the old time that had the records in it. You
Oh,
know, put a
Elvis
quarter
or
in.
Johnny Cash.
Yes, yes.
Vanilla Ice wasn't nothing until he got sued.
Yeah, right. There you go. And then they got
Under pressure.
famous. Then they
Yeah.
got famous.
Yeah, sue me.
It's like Rick James. He had a song, like the most popular song of his, and then there's NC Hammer that sounds so similar to it. You can't touch this, and then Super Freak sounds so similar to that.
It's called Sam.
Well, that was the problem.
Yeah,
was
sampling
they were spending
exists.
The albums of all the music, so then they had to sit there and start paying ASCAP.
Yeah. I know. Everybody's got their hand out. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. It's ridiculous. I mean, and there are some bars that will not have any bands in there because they don't want to have to pay that fee. It's ridiculous. They won't.
Back in the early '90s, I remember a bar that we played at ended up shutting down because ASCAP wanted money from the bar,
Yep.
and they worked something out because he ended up having bands back in there.
Mm-hmm.
I know the funeral industry, they gotta pay.
Sure.
I know some churches, they play music, they gotta pay.
Royalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
In UV,
Oh,
we covered
man.
My Favorite Things. We had to pay royalties for every CD that we made.
What?
It was like 3 cents a copy. We did 1,000, so it was $33.
And now, unfortunately, that's all musicians are making on social media.
Well, it isn't the musician;
Because
it's
it's-
whoever owns the rights.
Right. But I mean, now musicians can't make the money like they used to.
No.
I mean, with streaming and everything else, not the way it used to. You know, it was like you sold records and you sold CDs and you sold all this merch.
Yeah.
and
What
now
do
it's-
we
now
make
it's
from,
like
from Spotify?
Spot-
Point
Next-
point point
next to
oh
nothing.
3. You know.
It's just weird now because you see guys like Bob Dylan and people like that, they're selling their whole catalog off now. You know,
I know, and that's
Right.
sad.
raking it
Well,
in.
All I
One
can
last gusto, you know.
all I can say is the best band on Spotify is Torchlight.
Of course.
And Rick
of course it
Derringer.
is.
I think
Rick
you're
Derringer.
biased,
Oh, stop.
though.
I'm not putting Torchlight down, but Derringer and Torchlight mixed together.
Mm,
Yeah.
Someone's
cool.
biased.
right,
He is
exactly.
a super freak.
He is. Okay, so now
Thank you,
Torch.
Sam.
I
So
think it's buffering.
what?
Is it buffering?
What are you talking about?
The video is not loading.
No, because we're all talking. That's us. Oh yeah, it'll catch up.
I was saying,
It'll catch
I'm
up.
watching it.
It'll catch up. It's on a delay, so you have to turn everything
Dude,
down.
what is that face you made?
Just in case you cuss.
Oh no, you can cuss. It's not that. It's the whole thing is just on a delay. That's all. Yeah.
I couldn't help it though.
Yeah.
At
I
least
don't
we
want to hear
don't.
one gosh darn come out of your mouth,
Yeah.
little missy.
At least we don't have.
Oh, I don't say that. Don't worry.
At least we don't have Samuel L. Jackson in here.
Who doesn't love that guy? Come on.
Oh,
What's in
God.
your wallet?
Oh, I can show you what's in my wallet.
Facebook showed how much he made.
You
off
already
of
did that, and I almost took your money.
You better put that up.
Put that away. All right, Doug from Torchlight Parade.
Yes.
How are you?
Doing great.
Yes, and you got lots of stuff coming up, don't you?
Yeah, we got some stuff. We got some new music. You heard the Frankenstein of Death.
So tell us about that song.
Well,
Is there anything behind it? Or you just decided you wanted to sing about Frankenstein?
my brother's an embalmer. and
Yes.
Frankenstein's made out of
Right.
dead people.
Right.
So,
body parts.
yeah.
You're not going to create a new band member, are you?
We're thinking about it.
I'd love to help you out with
We got a
that.
couple people we can fix with.
Yeah, well.
I mean, people see like Frankenstein and Frankenstein.
Right.
But if you think about it, it's really creepy. So,
Mhm.
but Matt and I's not at work. It's just kind of something
Right.
fun and creepy to write about. And of course, you got Mr. Zigzag on there doing some.
Oh, you got Teddy Bear. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very
And
cool.
Teddy's on the other one too. Yeah. So, but yeah. So it was fun, good, monstrous songs to do. So.
Is he coming in town
When is he
Yeah,
coming
well,
back?
He's,
in like
with the
June?
Guess Who, he's supposed to. He's between that and Guns N' Roses, so he don't know if
Slash
he's
is
coming
the- yeah.
to the St. Louis when they're playing down the street here.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's coming in for that or not.
What's down the street?
He's playing a casino with the Guess Who.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
but you don't know if he's gonna.
Well, because he's rehearsing with.
He's busy.
Yeah, he's busy.
Oh yeah, we know that. He's
Ain't that awesome?
Well,
he's definitely high in demand. He's freaking amazing.
tell him to bring his teddy bear with him.
But yeah, no, he's on there. So.
Nice.
Yeah. And then the other one, that other Vampire. So.
And we're gonna hear that one in a few minutes. So for those of you who don't know the background with Torchlight Parade, let's see. Well, it was 3 members. 2 members work for a funeral home, and you're when you guys created this idea, it was regarding the funerals in New Orleans back in the day, right? Torchlight Parade. That's what it is.
Yeah, that. Yeah. A lot
The-
of people
the
did
pers-
funerals at nighttime.
Right.
Because they work during the day and stuff too. So they carry torches. to
Yes.
the casket at night.
And you know what? They use torches. You know the villagers used torches when they were trying to run Frankenstein out of town.
Yes,
So there you go.
pitchforks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Caveman,
Forks and torches.
Horrible.
cavemen, Indians.
And if you've ever seen their show, it's a huge production. I mean, you guys, I don't know how long does it take you to load it out. I mean, you got a lot of gear and you've got your props and all that stuff. Because sometimes you don't always have all the bagpipes and the kettle drums and
drum.
all
When you
that
got it
stuff.
all, man, you gotta load up
Oh
the
yeah.
cask.
Then you got to get it on stage.
Yeah, the cask on stage, and then is my brother gonna come out of it or not? And then you got the big drums.
Then
and
we had the flames that
yeah.
the powered
Who's gonna
flames.
play Michael? Who's gonna play, Frankie?
We got lit up fog machines. We got fog machines with lights on it that we hardly ever use because it's such a hassle
There's
to set them
so
all
much
up.
stuff, yeah.
And I'm
Right.
telling my brother, make sure you got the rosaries to throw out. Make sure you got the horn at the end. And he used to have the Holy Fire book with the flame shot.
Well, he still got it. He just hasn't used it.
It's
in a
just
while.
like, did you bring your trunk? Because it's all in his trunk.
Yeah.
Is the baby in there that he throws around? That was flipping
That is
hilarious.
Baby Jax. No,
Oh
Baby
my
Jax.
God, that
Baby
was
Jax,
so
no,
hilarious.
So that was good. They cut us off and they went back to.
I know, it was so funny.
That was
So
great.
they're on
That was
channel
rock
2.
and roll right
Why
there.
did he
was
throw the baby?
hysterical. He's on channel 2.
Yeah. My wife's grandma, she's like,
Only a
"They
few people
threw the
caught that.
baby!"
Oh my, that was hilarious. I like to follow that. And they immediately shot over, they turned the camera over. And I was like, oh my gosh. I know somebody had to say something, you couldn't hear it, but I was like, he threw the baby. I was laughing. I said, that's so mad to throw it.
He just tossed it, yeah.
That's James McWilliams. That's his baby Jack. Now, James McWilliams, he's probably been to almost 160 Alice Cooper shows, and he's got that baby Jax, and he knows all the guys in
right.
the band and all that. And and I also take that baby Jax up there.
Yeah.
So we said, hey, we're going on news. Can we babysit baby Jax? Or, you know, so he was. We got him for that news, and then we got him that night on stage, and Uncle Matt Torch. He threw the baby off the stage that night, and Rick Williams caught him.
He went home.
He was tired.
Do you have any idea how close he is to meeting Alice Cooper?
Alice Cooper eyes on it.
What, you haven't met him yet?
No, I have, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I was going to say, I've worked, I don't know how many of his shows. He's super cool. He's very cool.
Right.
He's a sweet guy.
Matt just said, "I love that baby."
What?
Matt just said,
You love that
Jason
baby like
Slade's
you
watching.
throw
He
him.
said, Matt says, I love that baby. We miss you, Matt. Let's give him one of these. The whole band. So you've got your brother Matt, and you got Billy, and then you've got
Mr. Nichols would be here, but
Mr. Nichols.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
That guy does more world traveling than anybody I've ever
He
seen.
just-
I'm
You gotta
sure him and
watch
his
out
wife
for
are
the
running
poisonous
somewhere.
frogs.
Yeah.
Him and his wife are running somewhere. You know they are.
His
Oh,
tour
yeah.
bus is
Oh, my
already a
gosh.
private
6
jet.
miles every night he runs.
Isn't
Well, he
that
did that
amazing?
thing last year where he went on a hike at a different location every weekend.
Wow. I know. He was always going somewhere.
He's been to all 50 states.
That's awesome.
He's been to Egypt.
Yeah. Wow,
really?
I wanna go to
the world, but
Yeah.
he's been to all the states.
That's awesome. That's very cool.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have kids.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Another reason to not have kids.
Well, that's
He does
great.
have a cat or two, but
Yeah.
Cats are superior, and this one here is also superior.
Oh, you're my favorite.
Set that one up.
Mwah. And then, so Billy, I know is he still in 14 other bands?
15 right now.
15, yeah.
15.
Oh, my
Whoa.
gosh.
15 is
That's a
crazy.
nightmare.
He,
We'll
he's
see him in
so.
Southside Five's practice tonight after this.
Oh yeah, I know it's like he just wow, he's amazing. I mean, it's like, do you ever? He's just I don't know. He's just and he's so quiet, but he gets on stage and he's insane. I mean, he just tears it up. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And you have a youngster drummer who's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Ivan is the bomb. And his dad's kind of a celebrity if you knew his costumes, right?
Big ride.
Yes, he's so sweet. He's calm. So you don't have anything on the books yet as far as your next show besides this one?
Things are kind of being thrown around for later on, but we're just so focused on this St. Baldrick's because my wife, Jen,
We love Jen.
Shout out to Jen.
I mean, they have meetings once a month. You've been to them.
Yes,
So, and there's a lot of work that goes in there because some people, it's the St. Baldrick's show. No, man.
No.
Like through the summer, they collected all these clothes and got about $2,000-3,000 worth. They were doing the clothes
We had 2
drive.
tons of clothes.
Yeah, I think it was more than that. 2 tons of clothes.
Over
yeah.
2 tons of clothes. Yeah.
And,
Wow.
and to get the money to raise for this thing and the meetings and then trying to get people lined up, there's a lot that goes into this. So it's just not, hey, come to, I mean, this has got a lot of work.
Oh, it
involved.
is.
So I'm looking forward to this show because it's like once you got other shows that throughout the year, but this one I know how much work's involved.
Oh, I
and
know. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Jen is awesome. She always writes me a script. Now you have to say this, and you have to say this. And you have to say this. It's like, I mean, it's like, holy crap.
I forgot
mean,
that.
Wow. I was like, well, towards the end of the night, she's like, just, it doesn't matter, you know? It was, I mean, because she
meant
just
to.
says so much. Yeah, she's awesome. She's great. And she does a lot of work. But, yeah, what was I going to say? Was it Halloween? Yeah, the Halloween one. It's like, we ended up just throwing paper in the air because.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got you. She's like, you're going to say this, and Tom's going to say this. Shout out Tom Turbrock. Yes, we love him. And then it got to the point where we're just going to do it. You know, we're just going to ad-lib it, you know, because I ended up saying his stuff, and he was saying my stuff, and then we're just saying it together. So, I mean, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, there was that one, and then the thing for Kevin. There was.
Kevin Packlin.
Yeah, when we were
Yeah.
out there with all the baskets.
Right.
It was getting kind of.
Which that was like 2 weeks later or
Chaotic.
something.
That
like
was
that,
so many flipping baskets.
Oh,
I couldn't
God.
believe it. I was like, I sat down. I said, how
I don't
many
know
more?
how
There's
many
30 more
people
left.
that
I
we
said,
went through
what?
that night.
Oh, that was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. But
And all the people. Yeah. A
yeah,
lot of people.
that was huge. But I hope he appreciates it. And yeah, it was a good thing we did for him. So, but now is Jimmy? No, so Jimmy Griffin's gonna play. Is he doing like a solo thing? Is he bring somebody? Is he gonna play with you guys? What's he gonna do?
Well, I talked to him and he said that he was going to do like his own little type of like acoustic type of.
Oh, cool.
whatever, so,
Awesome.
Yeah. So
And what about let's see who else you got. Oh, and JoJo. Is JoJo gonna start? Is she gonna open it?
JoJo will start, and she's a really good.
She's great.
Yeah.
Oh, she's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she'll fly in for that, and then she'll
Phoenix.
start. The thing about the show is it's kind of for like a variety, you know, because it's not just rock or pop. It's
Right.
it's something for everybody. That's,
Right.
that's the beauty of this thing. But yeah, she'll start it, and then Aragon, and then Jimmy Griffin. Then it'll just kind of get harder throughout the night, and then Torchlight will bring out the coffins.
Burn down the house.
That's
Watch
right.
out! Watch out for dead people.
You know,
Can I do pyros?
Wait.
Just give me the okay.
Can we all just dress up as like freaking monsters?
Well,
you
it's
can dress up
actually-
like
it's
you
a-
want.
it's a
I
neon.
dare you.
You can do whatever you want.
Bring neon. It says on the flyer there.
Bring neon.
Yeah, neon.
I can bring my green base.
You can bring whatever you want. But is it greener than his green base? No.
No.
Oh yeah, that's
It is
right.
a
Got
dean,
it.
though. It
You
is a
got
dean.
it. But you could get the strings. They have those
He's got the
neon. You
strings.
got the
He's got
green
the
neon.
strings.
They also have
For a
orange
second, I was
neon.
like, "What the heck are you talking
even
about?" And
worse
then I
than-
did
Yeah,
realize that.
yes.
Yeah, neon
They got-
glow party.
Yeah.
Wear neon clothing and light up accessories.
Oh, there we go.
Neon pants, neon socks.
Neon, all that good stuff.
I gotta look through my closet.
That's awesome. Very cool. If not, we'll just
Blow show,
we'll
says
just,
Jen.
we'll just set you on fire.
Maybe I'll paint my toenails.
There you go.
You do know I had a toe tag on it, the Diamond Music Hall.
Yes, I guess that was amazing. That was
That
awesome.
was a.
And that was also the
That was
picture.
a real toe tag.
That was a picture you
Filled
had,
out
you
by
had it
Matt.
on your page. So I was like, oh, I know who that is. It's got to be Larry. It's got to be Larry. You know, because I know you wouldn't use some. I know you wouldn't use a customer. Would you?
Say what?
You wouldn't use a customer, would
Sure.
you? No, that's unethical.
They wouldn't know.
But you know what? Here's what would happen. Somebody's wife, girlfriend, brother. Hey!
Now you're getting sued.
Yeah, right. I know that foot.
I know that
I know that show.
It's been tagged.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, let's listen to the Vampire Undead. Tell us about this song. We're gonna play it. Take a little break.
It's
It's
supposed
all-
to be for this show that they were doing. Vampires versus a TV show they were going to do.
Yeah, it was time travel, vampires. It was vampires and Vikings.
Yeah, so this movie production
I wanna watch that.
wanted us to write a couple songs, so we did, and this is one of them. Now this whole thing is up in the air because COVID crushed it, and then it came back, and then they had like a strike with the
Right.
actors and that. So everything's on hold. So we're like, whatever, we're gonna release it though. So
Right.
but it was about that. It's about vampires. So and I like
And the
one of
Viking one
of
became
the lines-
Tetelestai.
Huh? Yeah.
The Viking
Huh?
one became Tetelestai. We went ahead and changed the lyrics totally to it and everything.
Very
Yeah.
cool. That's awesome.
But yeah, it's about vampires. So,
Vampires.
Vampires.
Okay.
Woo!
No, it's like this. Woo! You gotta do it like
Yeah,
that. The Ric Flair.
It's like the Lost Boys. The Lost Boys.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's awesome. All right, episode 150. We've got Torchlight Parade, Aragon in the house, and we're going to listen to some Vampire Undead.
Thank
Who was that band? You guys are a blast. You have a great following. I mean, they're just amazing. So I love these songs. And your brother's range, Matt, you got a great range. Holy cow! I mean, what he's done gigs where you guys work all day long. He's exhausted and still gets up there and he's like, okay, I got one more song in me. I got one more song in me. I got one more song. He's like, I mean, he just hits those notes like crazy. It's amazing.
Some songs he's like, we're not gonna do that song because Holy Fire, boy, he really belts it out there, and it's just like, okay, we'll cut that one out.
And Where the Fire Grows is like it's all
Yeah.
vocals. I mean, he's singing across the whole thing except for the short solo in that one. But it's still, yeah.
But you guys, as brothers, you've been playing together. I mean, since the beginning, or were you doing different projects, or how?
Well, when I was younger, I played a group called Seventh Seal, and then it's kind of funny. Later on, I went to go. My friend goes, "Hey, I was always jamming around or whatever," and the guy goes, "Hey, you wanna meet Johnny Rod?"
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Couldn't go a night without
Oh
that.
jeez. Well, I'm glad you stayed in the music.
Johnny Rod from Lost, King Cobra, Carmine.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what? No, I mean that's
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So anyways, I started a band with John, and then my brother says, "Hey, I'll try singing or whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, try." And then that's how it was us three, and it sounded good, So then we just kind of stuck with it, and then kind of John went his way, 'cause he had other things to do,
Right.
But so that's when I discovered, hey, he can.
I mean, what did you
he's
think
not
when
like
you
a
first?
singer, but it works for what he
Right.
do,
I mean, did he even know he could sing? He just like did it.
Yeah, he just fooled around.
Wow,
But
right.
kind of like Brian Johnson from AC/DC. I mean, he's not a great singer, but it works for what they do.
Yeah,
Make it work for,
Yeah.
What'd you say?
but that's how it started. So,
Right.
And it was just like, yeah, John and I were like, yeah, it actually sounds really cool, So then, and those were the earlier songs like Goth and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. So.
What made you decide to put this band together as far as the theme? I mean, was Greg involved in that? Your first drummer, or was it just you guys just bouncing an idea around?
It was once we started jamming again, it just kind of got, hey, this just kind of evolved from it,
Right.
What if we did this? Or what if we did that?
Right.
Hey, we know the bagpipers from Cemetery. What if we got them and we played Long Way to the? Yeah, that'd be cool. Can
Right.
we get them? Yeah, we can get 4 of them.
Right.
That type of, it just kind of evolved. What if we get a casket?
They're great too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're
It's
amazing.
just
Keep adding on.
yeah,
Right.
keep adding on. So.
And it
Now, were
sounds
you
good.
along? You guys knew each other from work, or did you? How did you guys
we
end
were
up?
kind of from
Right.
work,
Oh, that's cool.
I actually knew Matt at our first funeral home job.
Oh,
Did I ever tell? Maybe I never
yeah.
told you that. Yeah,
Was that down where was it?
right down the street. We had to be 19.
Oh my gosh,
I
that's
guess.
great.
20, yeah, I met. We worked for the same company, different
Oh, okay.
locations, but I knew
Gotcha.
him.
Right.
Then we lost track of each other, and we wound up working at the same company again. And then I met Doug, and
What'd you think of the band when you first saw them? I mean, how amazing, right? I mean, what a great idea.
Doug or Matt, I forget which one, gave me their first CD. And I mentioned it to Doug a while back, and he doesn't even remember it. But it was their very first thing they ever did. And it was great there. And then I saw them live. I saw these guys live, and
Yeah.
I was blown away. I thought, if there aren't too many bands you can listen to, and then see them live and realize they sound better live than they do.
Oh, yeah, I
on
know.
their studio.
Totally blows you
It's
away.
amazing. Oh yeah, it's an incredible stage show. Really entertaining.
And it's not just the show; it's the energy. You guys got killer badass energy. I mean, nobody could ever tell.
I love it.
I mean, it is great.
Yeah, I love it.
It
That's
really
all.
is. It's like, you're total pros no matter what. You could have a brawl on the backstage. We don't even know it because on stage, you guys are just great. I mean, the energy's there, and it's just fun. It's infectious.
What happens
So-
backstage stays backstage.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be, but
Or sound check.
right.
I seen Ted Nugent and Tommy Shaw get into it on stage.
Oh, I've
Oh.
And then thereafter, it was at the Opera House. I was at the
Damn Yankees?
Damn Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ted Nugent and Tommy Shaw, they got into it. And Tommy Shaw was,
I'm not eating
giving
that. I
him,
want a salad.
giving Ted Nugent all kinds of shit, and Ted Nugent gives me power, raw American power.
Right.
And then they come out to play the show, and Ted Nugent just runs behind Tommy Shaw. It's
Right.
it's like that never happened.
You should have said, "Don't tread on me."
I wasn't saying a word.
Right, yeah.
I
No,
was
I-
in security.
Working as a stagehand, there's a lot of things that we've seen we're not allowed to talk about, but you would not believe some of these rock stars and how they act or don't act or what they do. And it's just
And
like,
some of the fans.
well, yeah, that goes along with it. But anyway, so I have two. So we have, so how did OFP get started? OFP Coffee. What's your mom's name?
Christina.
Christina. How did it? Just tell me how it got started. Is that where I have to read the mission statement and all that? Okay. We have a shy one back there. We're gonna put all the cameras on her in a minute. Hold on.
All mobile cameras go there.
All the cameras. Okay. Okay, so this is a great idea. Jen turned me on to this. It's OFP Coffee, and the mission statement is, I'm gonna just have to read it because it's easier that way, because I can't memorize all this stuff. It's dedicated to serving those who have served us. Our mission is to offer premium coffee while fostering a culture of respect, recognition, and comprehensive support for our country's military veterans. With every purchase, we commit to partnering with organizations that work tirelessly to bridge the gap in services needed for veterans to reintegrate into civilian life successfully. We understand the journey back home extends well beyond the battlefield. Our veterans need assistance to reacclimate into civilian life. This need is all-encompassing as it's physical, emotional, and social. Sorry, my bad. This is really blurry. Can you see how blurry that is?
Dude, how can you even read that?
I don't know. When you're old and blind, you do all kinds of stuff. Our commitment is to create a community that honors the values of service, sacrifice, and patriotism, brewing together to provide a robust support system for our heroes. At OFP Coffee, we don't just serve coffee, we serve a cause. So I'm going to read to you what's on the back of this coffee bag, which is really cool. It's hazelnut, which is my favorite. OFP coffee was a term used in the Marine Corps, the jar ads, for an individual who was out of line for not following the rules. And it says, you think you're on your own. It says, you think you're on your own fucking program. On your own fucking program. So that's what they used to scream at these guys. And Chesty Puller says, if the Marine Corps expected you to behave, they wouldn't challenge you with a good conduct medal. So here's to all the veterans out there, past, present, and future, whether you're a hard-charging lifer or a slacker waiting for orders to camp couch, feel your day the OFP way, Semper Fi. So, very cool. There's more. Yes, and I got a cup here. It's really cool.
Oh, you get the cup.
Got a cup. And there's also the Keurig things in here.
Keurig in there?
Keurig, the little Keurig,
got
the little
skulls
Keurig
on
cups.
Keurig
The little Keurig cups.
Well,
Not the
got a
whole
Keurig.
machine.
It would be funny if you
Cheers.
could.
Hang on, wait, we're not done yet. Our vision is to spark united actions to improve the support veterans receive it as they return to everyday life after service. I just got through talking about this. I think they should be treated better than the president, my personal opinion. They shouldn't have to work. They should be taken care of the rest of their lives when they get out, you know? It's just the way.
Amen, brother.
To me, that's the right thing to do. We aim to transcend conversation, rally our community and others nationwide to help build substantial support networks. By mending our passion for country and commitment to quality coffee into a catalyst for change, OFP Coffee strives to set a new precedent for social responsibility within the industry. So, it says together we can revise a future where every veteran receives the respect, care, and recognition they deserve with every ounce of coffee we serve. I get chilled when I talk about this. So, but here's what they're doing. So, they are committed to giving 22% of sales directly to charity organizations that help veterans transition to civilian life. And the online store will be launching this Wednesday, March the 20th. It's www.ofpcoffee.com. And all the listeners for STL Roar will get a special gift if you use code Wait a minute, I just messed up. If you use code, where is it? I'm an idiot. If you use code OFP Coffee 40 to save 40% off your first purchase. So, now, salute,
awesome,
all the
great.
vets. Oh yeah, OFP Coffee, you guys are awesome. That's great.
Cheers.
So it's gonna be cool.
Like he said.
Yes. You see a veteran, hug them, thank them, no matter what, because without them, you wouldn't be here for sure.
We'd be here, but it'd be a whole lot different.
Oh, I don't even want to
Absolutely
think
horrible.
about it. It'd just be a nightmare. Total mess. So, what else are we going to talk about? Oh, we got Gwen. Lenny, when do you play next? Did you find it?
This Saturday at New Garden of Eden in Sparta.
What is it like? I heard it's a pretty cool venue.
It's
Is it an older venue? They said they redid it
really
or
small.
something. Is it small?
a small place.
Well, what musician doesn't have that,
No.
stage this
Small
big?
stage
yes,
experience?
yes.
3x3 stage.
Right, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
sure, for
Plays
sure.
at the painted
It's
sky.
4 inches
Corner
high.
in the-
Been there, done that.
Right.
It's a corner back by the slot machines.
Oh, awesome. Very cool.
Slot machine.
Very cool. It's a slot machine.
I played
So-
at Lyle's one time, and we had to build the stage from plywood. I had to get out of the cellar of Lyle's. You know what Lyle's is?
Oh.
When you go to Pops, you hang a left.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Oh my
totally
gosh.
cinder block building, no windows. Peep door on the.
Sounds great.
That was the only window, was the slider at the door.
Sounds great.
How long ago was that?
Mid 90s.
Oh wow. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. So Gwen, tell us about your band. You got you and Dave and
Me and Dave and Jerry and Artie.
yes, and you guys. So you don't no more injuries. Everybody's playing, right?
So far, so good. Yeah, everybody's going to be back this week. We just had to have a fill-in for Dave this past weekend
Mm-hmm.
as he was sick with like bronchitis or some kind of.
That poor
illness.
guy. That poor guy.
And then Artie had surgery a few weeks ago.
Right.
So
Who filled in for? Was it Paul? Did you have Paul?
no, we had
No, I was.
Brad Murphy.
Oh yeah, Brad
and,
played.
What's his name? Keith Doherty,
Oh yeah, very cool. Awesome.
the infringement guy,
Yes, yes.
former.
Infringement guy. Yeah, I saw them at Bottleneck. They're freaking amazing. They've been around, and they're just getting bigger and better. So, where are you playing next? Is that Friday or Saturday? You're at New Garden?
Saturday, New Garden.
And where are you at next weekend?
Next is Wigglers in
I've been there.
somewhere Illinois. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but you know, East Bunny Spit, Illinois.
What?
Over there.
Yeah, yonder.
That place.
Out there in East Jesus? Is that what you're trying to say?
Say something else.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? That's
Easter's right around the
The
corner.
end.
So.
right.
The east part, though.
And if anybody needs tickets to St. Baldrick's, hit us up. Hit me up. We can get you tickets.
I need them all.
You need them all.
Yeah, 'cause I'm hungry.
People started showing up at the door. Give me that ticket. Give me that ticket.
Right, exactly. So,
Hopefully.
what was I going to ask you? When are you guys going back in the studio?
Soon.
Soon.
We
Oh,
were
what
supposed
does
to
that
go in,
mean?
but it got canceled, so it's
Yeah,
gonna be real soon.
We'll be in there soon. So, because we got some other stuff that we got to finish up. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Very cool. I was looking forward to that trip to Texas, though. Darn it.
Dang it, no Texas
I
today.
know. That's all right. Next year.
That was close though.
Next year.
It was kind of, yeah.
Oh, I even offered to take the kettle drums. I was gonna. I want to play one of them.
You were all
I said
done
I'll play
over
for
to
one.
go.
Yes, I was gonna go to go.
Wait, you have a band? No.
That was a long time ago, before you even thought of.
I see. I see.
I can play. Just haven't done it in a long time. Not in public anyway. My vehicle and my shower. It's the only time I do any performances. I don't put my
Every
guitar
time
in
I
there
pass something.
though. So
Orange.
so what else is going on, you guys? Come on, there's got to be something.
Like you said, Aragon gonna be in studio after the concert.
April 28th, so a day after this event.
So you're gonna go in the studio do the one song that you're doing. You're gonna do all originals.
We're gonna do Familiar.
Okay.
Hopefully Bone Breaker if we got it done by then. But
Yeah.
Are you doing a demo thing like with some of your covers for future gigs, or do you guys already have that out there?
you answered the question.
I mean, we don't we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna record our covers, but.
I mean, as far as for a demo, because they used to do that back in the day,
Oh yeah.
just to see what they sound like
I don't know.
back in the day.
We'll see.
Back in the day, yes, Flintstone cars and phones that had a dial on them, and let's see, no
Back
cell
when
phones.
internet was invented.
Internet, I don't.
Wasn't even invented. That's
It
what I
wasn't.
mean.
Internet was not invented. No, it was not. It was
Nothing
not
was
out there.
invented yet.
Ever
If you
since the
wanted to insult somebody, you
2000s.
had to do it to their face.
That's right. And you memorized every phone number of every person you
Still
knew.
no phone numbers.
Do you? I don't remember.
yeah.
I remember my home phone number. That's about all. That's all I can remember. You guys have no idea.
I remember time and temperature.
Oh, that reminds me. So there was
Nice.
a Cave Springs, the Cave Springs exit. There's a bank right there. If you go left, Denny's is right there, and then there's a bank right there on the corner, Mexico Road and Cave Springs Estate or Cave Springs exit. Anyway, it was called back in the day. It was called Community Federal. I don't know what it's called now, but I got my student loan there right out of high school. And one hot summer night, me and a bunch of girls are acting retarded. And we jumped in a van because they had an all access camera that was on top of the building, and it would show on channel 11. It would show the traffic. Well, we decided to get in my girlfriend's van, and we drove up there at 2 a.m. Well, first we loaded the VCR. A VCR was a box.
What's a
And
VCR?
it had this thing. It was like a cassette. You put the
Recorded
cassette in
on
there,
tape.
recording stuff. Yes. So we loaded the VCR for this stupid channel, and we stopped at that intersection. Did a Chinese fire drill, which is where you get out of the car and run around a couple times, and then we mooned the camera, and then we jumped back in the van and came home. We laughed our butts off.
Why?
It was hilarious. I mean, that was just stuff we
We
did.
got a clip of it, don't we?
Those
pull it
tapes
up.
are all destroyed.
Good.
When it was like 2:30 in the
Larry
morning.
Connors is going, woo!
Woo!
That might have been before.
Oh my
then.
God, that's so funny. Well, we got tired of the same old stuff you do at a slumber party, But yeah, it was a blast. We did stupid shit like that. I mean, that was the worst. That was the worst thing we ever
I wanna do
did.
stupid
Oh, yeah, right.
shit like that.
That I can
The
talk
worst
about.
thing is good.
I just throw beer off the playground.
You threw beer off of what? You did what? You threw beer off of what? You threw beer off a playground.
Yes.
Where did you
Why?
get the beer from?
I despise
Why?
alcoholics.
Really?
I don't like their choices, but they're cool people sometimes.
Well, it depends. It just depends.
Right now.
All right, your turn. You tell. You tell a story, something stupid you
Story
did.
time.
Do you know where the Highline Tower goes
Why, kid?
across the Mississippi River at Becker down by Beatree Park?
Yeah.
There's a big old tower.
Mhm.
I've touched the light on top of it.
Really?
Yeah, we used to climb the tower.
Wow.
There was some temples right in that area and stuff. Yeah.
Do you still glow in the dark?
The unfinished castle, yes.
Do you
We
still
called
grew up.
we called it the temples, yeah.
Do you still glow in the
My-
dark at
My
night?
uncle actually worked at Beatree Farms,
Really?
so we was going out there before it was the park.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But we made our own fun back in the day. Good
It seemed like it took
Lord.
forever to get out there when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I lived past it.
We should
awesome.
tell everyone what they did wrong in their life.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't. You
That'd be
can't.
funny.
You have no idea. We had imagination. We used it. We were kids.
What's imagination?
Exactly.
I've never heard of it.
Exactly.
It's a video game.
Yeah, it's video.
Yeah.
There's an app for
Thank
that.
God there wasn't video at the time.
Thank God there was not. Oh my gosh, can you
Yeah.
imagine? I mean, the stories at Pops and all the rest of those places. I'm glad there was no video.
My mom made a banner and it burnt up in Pops.
Well, that's good.
It was a great looking banner. It was for the band UV.
Oh, a banner. Okay. Yeah. Well,
banner.
yeah, that's
I
sad.
signed that poster.
Hmm?
I signed that poster.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, you guys can all sign it. That'll be cool. That'll be awesome.
Can I sign it again?
You can do whatever you want. Yes, you can. You can sign
over the
whatever
top
you
of your
want.
other one.
You can
I'll do it
whatever you
later. I'll
want.
do it later though.
All right, your turn, Doug.
Doug's turn.
What we got?
What we got? Your turn.
boring.
What's something you and your brother did?
I gotta get going. So
Something you and your brother did
I don't know.
that you can actually talk about.
I was the youngest of 4, so
Yeah.
I got beat up and picked on.
Oh.
A little louder.
Oh. Let me see if I have a noise.
Together now.
Just throw
Oh,
money.
let's see.
No, so so, but growing up wise, it was funny because my oldest brother, he was he's passed now, but he was 8 or 9 years older than me. But he played the drums. I actually got some recordings of me playing guitar when he's playing drums. Were really old.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but but my sisters and my brothers, they'd go out and party. And so, but I was there, grew up with the MTV and all that,
Right,
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 there
right.
with them because I was the youngest. But I was when it all came on, I was right there with them, hanging out with them. But when they got into their older, the teenagers.
He was
the
sucking on
20s,
that pacifier.
Yeah, no, I
He
was
was.
playing music. I was starting to play music, and so then when I grew, and I started hanging out with them. But all my friends were all musicians, and they were all like, party. But all mine were just like, guys playing music. But we would get in trouble and stuff. Matt was a character, so he did a
Still
lot of stuff.
was.
Yeah,
He still is.
He was the daredevil, so still is.
So, since you were the youngest, and unfortunately, I've got 3 kids, and my
Unfortunately.
not unfortunately, I have 3 kids. I mean, as far as when they were younger, so the youngest, unfortunately, ended up being the kid they put the board on when they ramped them and rode their bikes.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So my oldest son, because he's like 6 years older than his youngest brother, they would line up their kids, or my son and then my son's 2 friends on the street, put a board on them, and then I came home from work and there's my kids, and I was like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, we're having fun, Mama. Look, Benjamin's let us play with him." I said, "That's not playing. Are you kidding me?"
That would have been me.
I was gonna say, were you the ramp?
Oh yeah, the guinea pig.
They always make the youngest do all kinds of stuff. Bye, guys. Thank you. See you later.
Yeah, I was the youngest of two older sisters.
Did they dress you up in dresses and put makeup on you? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. 'Cause
got-
me
I
and
got
my
in
sister
trouble.
did it.
I got in-
My
did that
sister
to me.
I
did
got
it.
in
My
trouble
sister did it. My
pension
brother.
bucks.
Oh my gosh!
They got me down and pantsed me and pinched me all.
Oh.
Was this yesterday?
I can take them now.
Oh
Back then
my,
I couldn't take them.
oh my gosh. Well, back in the day again, there was a doll. It was called a Chatty Cathy doll, and it was
Yeah.
the same height that you were. So these dolls were our height, and so the clothes would fit our little brother.
Oh, you're one of them.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my sister. Oh yeah, that's
You're
what
not
Tommy
the youngest,
was
huh?
there for. He was he was our baby to play with. And then 3 more boys came after that, and then they all just went down the line. The youngest was like, forget it. I mean, that poor kid
Didn't
didn't
stand
have
a chance,
He
did
didn't
he?
stand a chance. But he's the only one out of the 6 of us who we all did stupid crap, but he's the only one who ran the car into the garage on accident. Actually, he was trying to back it out, and so he's the only one that tore up the house and the car. So we didn't do any of that stuff, but oh well, it is what it is.
The youngest gets away with a lot because
He
when you're,
does.
when you're that far
Yes.
down the line, it's
Yep.
like Mom and Dad. Yeah, just do what you got to do,
I know, poor
True.
kid. Me, I got all the shit 'cause I was the oldest.
And then you learn from what you can get away with. and what you can't get away with.
Right, exactly, for sure. What was that? Oh, that's my, okay, so, now you guys are in, your parents are all in music, and you're being thrown into the grown-up world with, all these great musicians. I mean, that's gotta, like, just blow you away. I mean, what do you think about that? Is there, do you have aspirations as far as, doing better, going further? Are you learning from these musicians as far as what they're teaching you, or you're watching them play? I mean, what's the best thing you can think of that you're learning from them other than just learning how to play? I mean, you've got attitude, you've got stage presence, how you treat people off stage. That's very important. Never forget where you came from, ever. Never. You can't be mean or just rude, even if you see somebody else do it, So what would you say would be the best thing you've learned from, just being where you're at right now in your life? I mean, all of us didn't get that, or unless you did. Did you play with older musicians when you were kids?
When I was younger, yeah.
I mean, like these guys where they're getting
No.
thrown in. I mean, they're in a band
I was
already.
25 before I picked up. an
Right.
instrument.
Yeah. So I mean, just it's got to be overwhelming, So what would be the best thing you picked up, as far as because I mean you've playing with some great guitar players. You couldn't go wrong with her teachers for sure. So what would you think was the best thing you learned?
One of the most important things that I've probably learned from these guys are stage presence and the way you act on stage, specifically while you're playing the song and in between the songs. So, like, moving around while you're playing, that's a good thing, yes. Also, playing with the audience while you can. Like, nice hat, buddy. Something like that. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And
Nice mustache.
nice mustache. And there was one more thing. I've learned some really cool techniques while playing, especially from Mark Crowell.
Yep.
He's got this really cool, like,
Is it a shortcut?
yeah.
Okay.
Every time I play a pentatonic scale, like, I learned how to alternate pick that without sounding sloppy.
Right.
Mark Crowell is so cool.
He is cool. He's definitely the bomb digging. He has lots of patience, and he's very sweet and kind when he teaches. So, what about you, Sam?
So, what
So-
was the question?
What have you learned? What is your takeaway as far as I mean, you've been thrown into the spotlight when you're playing with all these great musicians, and you're already in a band, and you got your dad, and you've been growing up in music all this time. What's the best thing you've learned from all this so far?
Like the best song I've learned.
The thing that you've learned the best, as far as either playing or just how you see the world. I mean, you've come out of your shell. I can tell you, this little girl didn't say boo when I first met her. She wouldn't look up, and she was very quiet, very reserved. I was like, you gotta look up, and you gotta act like she was terrified. And that's hard to play and sing. It is hard to play and learn.
It is really hard to do that.
But you get past that. So you were really shy and quiet. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Aislenn's gotta go.
there's people like that.
I'm
Like
gonna sign
Da-
the wall.
Okay, help yourself.
There's like Dave Mustaine who plays guitar and sings,
Uh-huh.
and James Hetfield and all that. And you don't really see a whole lot of people playing guitar and singing at the same time. That's a weird thing type coming up. Like Death, they Chuck would sing and play guitar, but other than that, where was I going?
What's the best thing you learned? So you were talking about.
Best thing I learned. Probably have to say Machine Head or something.
I love that song.
There's a lot of moving around
Right.
parts and stuff.
Right. So.
And it's not like Enter Sandman where it's just the same notes every time the section's over and all that. But I like how there's different notes, because if there's like 3 notes for the whole song, that makes it a boring song. Like I don't want to put anything down, but when you make a song, take your time with it.
Right.
Like writing lyrics and all that. You can't make it short. Don't make it too long.
Right.
take your time with it, you know.
Sounds like you've learned that already, you know, as far as, I mean, since you guys have a song together. And you all had input on that song? I mean, since you've, I mean, you're playing it.
Familiar, original.
Mhm. Bye, guys. Thank you. See ya.
But yeah, it was all written, the lyrics and the guitar and the bass and the drums was all really his idea. It's like he made his own Bible, for example, and you know, people are reading it and people are getting information from it, like that type thing.
Right.
You know.
Oh, I know. That's great. But he's still waters run deep like his mama. Very talented. Very quiet. What about you? What have you learned, mister? You learned anything, or you just already knew it all?
What do you mean exactly?
I mean, as far as, I mean, you know, you're in this band and you're around all these great musicians all the time, and you're learning, picking up all kinds of stuff. Is there one thing out there that you've learned that's just like your favorite thing, or something that's like, oh, I never thought about it like that, or oh, I understand now, or, I mean, it's hard being young and, you know, doing all this, but you guys are getting it. So, is there one thing?
Not exactly, but I mean, I guess, as I thought about it, I mean, I guess with all these musicians through the years or whatever that I played with or inspired me, I guess, though, to like learn and write music and stuff like that, though, I mean, sometimes with getting into them so much or whatever that sometimes I try to want to be someone like them, though, but like I just know that I'm not exactly them, and I don't have to try to be like them, though, but they just inspire me so much or whatever that I want to try to exactly get to somewhere like where I'm sort of there or something like
Right, where you will, yeah, you'll find your own way, and you'll create your own persona or whatever. But you have come out of you've come out of the quiet a lot more too. When I first see, I was like, what? Yeah, she's, oh my God, she brought, what was that, Jam Night? I think it was at Charlotte when he brought him. He's like, get this woman off of me. I was like, oh my God. I just wanted to pick him up and carry him home with me. I was like, oh. And then he gets up there to play, and he just looks like he's miserable. And I'm going, he's scared to death. He's scared to death. He's up there playing. But you did it great. You did a great job. And since you guys are all together, you're more outgoing. You're looking up. You're singing. You're jumping around. You're doing, your band is coming to life, and you're sharing all that enthusiasm and energy, just like, everybody around you. So it's really good. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
School of Rock helps that too, because like when Sam first started, when he do like they're gonna have a show, and I always tell him, hey, don't be nervous, don't be nervous.
Right.
And then you get up there playing, like he's not nervous. So because when I didn't have that, when I was little, you just kind of warm up to it, and you're just real shy. But the School of Rock that helps him with that, playing in front of people, and just like. I don't have to worry about him being nervous up there. He's more nervous about doing this than that.
Right. So what tricks do they tell you as far as getting on stage? Like when you guys were at the castle and your singer was like panic stricken. I said, put some sunglasses. He put my sunglasses on. He did all right. And then the drummer ended up wearing them, which is fine. I don't care. But I mean, it does help. There's always tricks when you get on stage if you get scared or freaked out or whatever. So what? Do they teach you anything like that? Do they tell you anything, or
like to move around or
move around more? And
that's really what comes to mind. I think that myself. I'm like, I'm gonna spin around or get on the floor and act like I'm a snake or something, or
Right.
But the thing is, I taught that myself.
Yeah, please don't do the worm while you're playing.
Oh, not the worm. No, what I do is I get on my belly and I stick my tongue out.
Right.
Act like a snake. And I did that.
The shirt comes off.
Oh, I know.
Rattlesnake
It was really good over in Illinois. I mean, they were
That's
nailing
good.
it, man.
That's good.
They were really.
Well, I remember. I think we gave him a crash course at the castle. I think you were telling him, jump off the stage, jump off of here. You got to step. Was that you, or was that maybe it was Matt?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Somebody was saying.
Come on,
I know. Well, yeah, you could jump off that ledge right there, and there's this, that, and the other. And they're all going. Yes. Yeah. So, but that's cool. It's awesome. Very cool.
But it was cool because at the castle when we played, other bands were playing like 3 songs, but we were allowed to play like up to 11 songs, and I was glad with that. you
Oh
know,
yeah, definitely for sure.
because seeing a kid band is more cool, but when you're seeing adults play, it's not that it gets sick, but it's the fact that it gets annoying sometimes.
Annoying or bored?
Well, probably both.
It's not unique.
It's amateur not.
I think what I was trying to say is, you go to a place and you don't expect it. Where
Right.
these kids come from? you
Right,
know,
right,
so,
exactly. Well, he's also gigged out too.
yeah.
He's got a little bit of that in him. I mean, he's been following you around, but he gets to do his own thing, so that's more exciting, you know. It's like, oh, Dad, yeah, I got you, but I'm gonna play. It's my
Yeah.
turn. It's my turn.
You moved Mom and Dad into the basement yet?
You can carry my gear in.
Yeah,
Don't
you
forget to
carry
tell
my
your
gear.
tell your dad you can carry your gear in.
Come on, Rhodey.
He was playing one time. He goes, Daddy, I go, yeah. He goes, get off the stage, Mike. And I just
What?
got to- you know, it was for something because they were about to start or whatever, and I was like, I just got told to go. Right?
That sucks when they say they don't need you anymore. Like, well, I coached. Oh,
Yeah, they don't mean it. They just.
they don't mean it. They just
Oh,
yeah.
they meant it.
They just don't have any tact, you know. I know. My youngest, I coached all my kids in everything: hockey, football, baseball, softball, cheerleading, all of it. And so my youngest, Joey, he was the last one to
get off the field.
No, this is what he told me. He says, Mama, you're the only girl coach. All the moms don't like it, but the dads are okay with it. And because I coached football with all of them, and it was his third year, and he said, next year, you could sit on the bench if you want, but I'm too old for you to be out here on the field with me. Because everybody gets mad because you make us run more. And I'm like, well, you got to. You know, but yeah, I was like, what do you mean
makes
sit
it
on the
work?
bench? I'm not sitting on the bench.
Just got put on the bench.
I know, I just got benched by my kid.
You know what it's like.
Drop and give me 20.
Yeah, I'll unplug you.
Oh man, that's so
Brought you
wild.
this life, I'll take you out.
That's right. I made you, I can break you. Yeah, all those
Heard
things.
that one before.
I know. My oldest is he's like 6'4", and I don't care. I made you, I can break you.
Wow.
I know. I know. So what was the best advice you got when you were playing?
Gotta love it. That's the bottom line. If you don't love it, don't do it.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
Yep.
Is this your, what number band is this?
What
You were in,
number band?
yeah, how many bands you been in?
Oh God.
A million?
Now you're gonna make me think.
Oh my God.
Um,
Is this your favorite one?
oh
Which
God,
yeah.
yeah. UV was really, really good.
Yeah.
Had Jimmy Talt
Mhm.
on drums in that one,
Mm-hmm.
and Dennis Pettit, Jeremy Clark from Kapow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy Clark.
Jeremy's cool.
Zach, and we went through several guitars. Zach was in there. Jimmy's brother Timmy
Mm-hmm.
was in there. I actually played at what was the name of that place over in U City?
Liberty Hill?
No, it was
Cicero's?
Redfish or something fish or something.
Oh, Redfish, Redfish?
No, that's St.
it's out-
Charles.
Oh,
it was. I can't remember what it is, but had
Was-
all the Toth brothers, and I played bass with them.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Danny,
Mhm.
Jimmy, and Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. Them guys are talented,
Oh, I know. They're amazing.
Yeah.
For sure.
but yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this one.
I think the last band they were in together I know of was White Noise.
They weren't all together. But Jimmy,
No, but two of them were in that band.
Yeah.
Two of the top ones.
Was Danny in there with him?
No.
Oh, it was Timmy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Timmy.
Timmy and John Van Kucheren.
Yeah.
John Van Kucheren passed.
Yeah,
Playing.
I
He was
booked
playing.
that gig.
He
I
was
booked
playing.
that stupid gig. I quit. That's when I stopped booking. I said, I couldn't believe it.
We was opening up for the Alice Cooper tribute band that Keith Bennett was in,
Mm-hmm.
and I got news. It was a day show.
Mhm.
I got news that day that he passed. And I got shit faced.
I know.
It
Well,
was bad.
the only
I grew up with John Van Kucheren.
the only good thing you can say is he died doing what he loved.
Oh yeah.
And you weren't going to tell him anything, and he was
Nope.
just going to do. He died with his boots on. I mean, but that's
the
the
same.
only saving grace. And it could have been worse. So but I just hate the fact that it was like instant. I mean, he
Gone.
fell out on stage. That was it. Playing Gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Gateway Harley Davidson. They were doing a gig, and he just went down. He went down. He didn't come back up. It was
Yep.
horrible. It was horrible. Probably one of the biggest funerals I've ever been to in my life. They had Kudos, I think, if they had it. And it was just like, it was something. I couldn't believe it. I remember because Tim called me, the singer. And it was just like, I said, you gotta be kidding me. Because I was on my
Tim
way.
Hartman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not Tim Hartman. No, it was, no.
Who was the singer?
It was, Tim, it'll come to me. I can't remember now. He was one of the original singers for, Vinyl Tab.
For what?
Vinyl Tab.
Can't think of it now.
Yeah, White Noise was his creation. He put that band together. And then he was also in, the Styx Tribute.
Oh, okay.
He was one of the singers in the Styx Tribute. It'll come to me. I can't think straight right now. I know. I feel like an
Yeah.
idiot. He retired though. He's not singing anymore. Got a great voice. He's been in a bunch of bands.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sad. Really sad.
You ever hear Arc Dragon?
Sounds
Chris,
familiar.
I used to play with them in the 20s. Arc Dragon. Chris, he was a character. Yeah, no, it was all like that kind of dragon stuff, whatever.
Mhm.
We played some cool gigs. That was a while back, but we played at Steel Fest from the guy who used to play with us, owns at Chaparral's Metal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And his dad owns the place or whatever. And we played out there and a bunch of rat rods and stuff. We sit up on the dock and had all our stuff out there.
It's fun.
Had to be loud.
For sure. Well, let's see. We got one more song. We're gonna play "The Last Ride." Is that all right?
Yeah.
I like that one. I liked, this last CD. I like the first one, but I really like this one. You
Yeah.
know, just the songs are just, I don't know.
A friend of mine was at Record Exchange and found the album Torchlight Parade and bought it from Record Exchange.
Very cool. That's awesome. Do you get any
You made it
royal-
whenever you sold an album at Record Exchange.
Yes, definitely, for sure.
That's cool records, yeah.
For sure. You always have to do at least one vinyl, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Have to.
Got to frame it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're gonna do another one, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Vinyl is a big plastic disc. You put it on a record player.
Vinyl disc.
Sam's got
I
one.
know, yeah.
He's got his own record player.
It's
I
not
got-
something you throw out of the street.
I got Pantera from Damn Yankees, so you know what.
Ah.
So
But nothing sounds better than a record. The sound is just, I don't care what anybody says. It's just, you put a record on and it's just,
Oh yeah.
it's just got that sound. I don't know how
That
to describe
analog.
it. It's amazing. It is amazing.
There's
There's just something about it. It's just so real. It's so clear.
So the last ride, I did that. Matt and I did where it was like the feel of you're driving a hearse through a cemetery, just on the way to the grave.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just got a certain feel about it. So we try to put that feel on to the sound. That's what we came up with. So
Very cool. Yeah, it is. It's the last one. So we'll do that and then we'll be right back. Wood Productions, Torchlight Parade, Aragon in the house. Thank you guys. Thank you, Tweezy, the man behind all this. He makes everybody look good. Okay, so we got some more details about St. Baldrick's. Go ahead, you guys. Either one. Go ahead. Yeah, yes.
Well, again, it's the 4th annual Rock for Bread Concert for a Cause benefiting childhood cancer research. Saturday, April 27th at the Arnold Eagles Hall on Jeffco Boulevard. Tickets are $20 in advance, $25 at the door. It's going to be a great night. Music, fun, all for a good cause.
Right.
There'll be drink bracelets available for $15. You get those at the bar. We'll have concessions available, pretzels, I think chips. I think we're going to have pizza too. Simple food that people can get and take back to their table before the show starts or in between bands. We'll have tons of baskets that we're going to raffle off, 50-50 drawings, silent auction items. We're still looking for donations, sponsors. We still have sponsorships available from local businesses that want to contribute, and we're accepting in-kind contributions too for the silent auction and the raffle baskets. And we're always taking donations too. Again, it's going to be a great night. We've got some great bands, a lot of good entertainment, and again, it's to benefit childhood cancer research. Childhood cancer is the #1 disease-related cause of death in children in the United States. 1 in 5 children diagnosed will not survive. So it's too late for my son Brett, but it's not too late for other kids that are going to be diagnosed. We appreciate anyone that can donate or come out. It's going to be a great night.
What time?
The doors open at what, 5:30, right?
Oh yeah, thanks Doug. Yeah, doors open up at 5:30, and the music will last until 10:30 that night.
That's
so
4 bands. 4 bands.
So Aragon's starting. Are they open? No, JoJo is.
JoJo is.
And then,
Aragon.
yeah,
And Jimmy Griffin.
Right.
Great Jimmy Griffin.
yep.
Amazing player. And then Torchlight.
I'm gonna have to get another interview with him. I've interviewed him so much, but yeah, I'm gonna get him. I don't know if he'll come in here, but I may have to go to him. But that'll be okay. Totally fine. So, are you guys having a practice beforehand, or two? Or are you just gonna have everybody show up and do the?
Probably just kind of show up and just set stuff up. And
Okay.
Yeah.
June will be running. I don't know when they're all coming in, but
Right.
he'll be the 3rd band. So
But the music stops at 10:30.
around in there when right around in there it'll be done.
Are you guys gonna be selling swag like T-shirts and stuff like that? Is there gonna be another shirt for St. Baldrick's
No,
this
it's
year
more
or
for the
not?
cause.
Well,
for
no,
benefit.
The St. Baldrick shirts?
St. Baldrick shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll have the Rock for Bread Concert for a Cause shirts available again. It'll have the logos of the gold level sponsors, so their logos will be on there. The names of the bands, of course, and we're selling those for $20 too. We should have some at the event, and we're going to selling them in advance as well.
Cool. Sounds like a blast. Well, yeah, hit us up for tickets or whatever you need. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. And you can donate all year round. It doesn't have to just be for this. So,
Yeah, you can go to it's really easy. Go to the St. Baldrick's Foundation website, stbaldricks.org. Search for Team Brett 2024 or Rock for Brett. That'll get you there too. To our page on that website, you can donate there too. If you'd like to make a donation, every penny matters. Even if you can't come out to the concert, consider going on that website. Read a little bit about our cause. Read a little bit about Brett, and make a donation. And if I could just say one more thing for those of you that like to keep things local, we actually funded a grant at St. Louis Children's Hospital, thanks to the guys in Torchlight Parade and everyone who's donated over the years. It's a research project being conducted by Dr. Josh Rubin at St. Louis Children's Hospital on high-grade brain tumors. Dr. Rubin was one of the doctors who treated Brett.
wow.
So we're able to give back to him now.
That's awesome.
And help fund pediatric cancer research right here in St. Louis. So it's a great thing that we're doing. It's a great thing that you're doing, Kat, having us on, Torchlight
sure.
Parade, Aragon, everyone involved. Thank you.
Oh, definitely, for sure. It's that's awesome. And we also want to thank OFP Coffee because they're donating for the veterans. So yes, awesome. And I have to give a shout out to Vance Towns, VBT Towns. His band is Bad Tattoo, and I don't even know when they're playing this weekend. I didn't look it up. But he always gives us a shout out on Thursday nights. He does KFG Rocks. He plays Torchlight. He plays all the original
Great guy.
artists, yeah. So shout out to Vance and of course my girl Judy, Charlotte Judy. So we gotta get Judy. What? I think this is 23rd year. I think this is 23 years this year. 24. This will be 24th year. Yeah. So it's gonna be awesome. But anyway, so thank you guys for coming out. You rock.
you.
And Bud, you're the bomb. Bud. All right, we will see you next week. We're out of here. We still have to take a picture.